The strictest anti-pollution curbs under the Stage 4 of the Graded Action Response Plan have now been imposed across Delhi-NCR, just hours after Stage 3 restrictions as the air quality slipped into the severe category. Delhi's AQI worsened sharply to 441 on Saturday evening, raising concerns that pollution levels could breach the severe plus mark. The Commission for Air Quality Management said the spike was caused by slow wind speeds, poor dispersion of pollutants and unfavorable weather conditions. Now, all emergency measures under the Stage 4 have now come into force in addition to the restrictions already in place. Meanwhile, the Delhi Directorate of Education has allowed hybrid classes for students up to class 9th and class 11th to limit exposure. Authorities have now urged residents to avoid outdoor activities as conditions remain critical. Now, which is getting a breaking news after GRAP 4 imposed in national capital. According to Delhi CMO, zero incidents of stubble burning in the national capital Delhi this year. Despite 7,000 acres of paddy cultivation, not a single instance of stubble burning in Delhi. A decisive step towards a clean air through strict air monitoring and cooperation from farmers. This is said by Chief Minister Rekha Gupta herself. Joining us now is CNN News 18's Srishti Chaudhary. Srishti, very good morning to you. Now, even if Chief Minister claims that there has been zero incidents of stubble burning in Delhi, the air quality still remains into the severe and dips into the severe plus category. Now, what does the Chief Minister say about that? And also, given the fact that even if there's no stubble burning in Delhi, but from the neighboring cities, it continues to impact the pollution levels.
Right. Good morning. So you're very much right in the sense that even if Delhi has recorded stubble burning cases far and few in between, there has been stubble burning incidents reported in the neighboring states. Although this year we saw a significant reduction, but then if you remember, we also broke the story about how the ISRO also, got the satellite data and analyzed and said that the number of stubble burning incidents could have been much higher because a lot of these cases are not even being covered by the satellites. But more than that, now this is this is basically the mid of December, right? The stubble burning incidents happen, they peak by the first week of November and conclude by almost the second week. But at this point in time, the focus should be on the other sources of emissions which are making the air quality worse. Now, as you just highlighted, over the last 24 hours, the air quality in the national capital has really worsened, and invoking Stage 3 and then quickly Stage 4 of the Graded Response Action Plan. It's almost severe plus, to the extent that the experts and the doctors have been warning people not to, to basically reduce their exposure to this air quality and not to step out for physical activities, especially, early morning walks or late evening walks when the air quality is over 400. Even yesterday, we saw that the daily AQI index had touched 430, which falls into severe plus category. And this is extremely harmful for people, especially, the vulnerable sections of the society who have some kind of, who have other ailments. And this air quality can really worsen that, especially children and the senior citizens. And several other restrictions have already been imposed in the national capital. So I think what the Delhi Chief Minister is saying that the number of stubble burning incidents have come down in Delhi. Delhi is mostly urban. There are not many agricultural areas. Stubble burning is mostly reported in the neighboring states. Delhi, where the major source of emissions are the vehicles, industries, the open waste burning, the burning happening in the landfill areas. Now, those are the areas where a lot of action needs to be taken, and I think there's a lot of criticism coming to the Delhi government also for not being, proactive enough to be taking stronger measures to curb emissions from those sources which are making Delhi's air worse every year. Remember, we should not forget that Delhi's own local sources of emissions are predominantly making the air worse every year. And at this point in time, over the last few days, even the weather conditions have turned very unfavorable. The winds have dropped. There are foggy conditions. So the residents of the national capital are definitely bracing for, the air quality to get worse in the coming days.
Right.
Back to you.
Right. Thank you, Srishti, for your input. The Delhi government clearly needs to do a lot more, and the statement is very little from the Chief Minister.